Also, his name was Johnny Scar. Johnny Scar was a very
You don't say.
uh, Johnny Scar was almost from the stories I've been told, was almost a very well-connected man, if you get what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason he was not was because he was walking down the street with somebody who was going to vouch for him and my grandfather, and he looked at my grandfather and said, "Is that the guy that owes you money?" and then beat the shit out of a random guy on the street corner. And he was deemed too much of a hothead. That was my childhood. That explains anything. Dude, I love the Giants' idea of, like, we're gonna get 6 guys you've never heard of, and those are our wide receivers. And then in 3 years they'll be Chiefs. But like if you showed me a lineup of the Giants receivers without numbers or like any identifying markers, I couldn't tell you which one was which. Does that make sense? Well, this was an ugly play. That should be Giants' ball. The guy fumbled it like twice on the same play.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, now I can.
Okay, my headset's being shitty too. What is going on with all of my technology?
On Monday, man. What are you getting for Christmas, Ross? What is on your Christmas list?
I'm getting a beard hedger.
Oh, see, I just do the other thing of just grow my beard out.
So like I told Christy, I was like, I'm not shaving until I get this thing. And it's like it's incredibly itchy right now.
Do you normally grow like I feel like you're more clean shaven than not.
I grow like 2-3 weeks and then shave.
To Oasis.
Are you looking to become part of the bearded?
So now I'll just be like probably like perma 3 days unshaven.
Okay. I can't remember. The last time I went full clean shaven was like the middle of the pandemic, and I was just like, I was borderline bored and borderline depressed because that's when I feel like I have to like restart, if that makes sense.
I'm the last one
And I did it, and I don't know where Jay was because he wasn't home. Well, he comes home and was just like, "What did you do?"
Supplying damage increase.
And Kelly was like, "Well, what did you do?" That was not a decision run by her. But that was like before we got married. Like I've always.
3, 2, 1. Round 1. Capture the objective.
I'm usually pretty scared of. I rock out fairly homeless look. Most fun. I rock a very they let you go to work like that look.
You cannot escape.
And I really want Amazon and Home Depot cards. I want to build a new desk.
Not ready to ride into the sunset.
Did you just build that not too long ago?
It's been like a year and a half, 2 years. I don't know, something like that.
A couple years ago, my father-in-law got me, in his words, Circuit City gift cards. Do you want to guess where they really were?
Cash.
What?
Cash.
What's that? Like a character?
Cash
Oh,
gift.
cash? No. Best Buy. I was spending time trying to buy a computer, build a computer. I wanted
Now
to
to
just build a computer. So you guys.
I would really like to stop 1v2ing DPS.
Or trying to head up the tank.
Thank you.
I would like Mercy to actually die when I headshot her.
This ends now. Surrender to my will. We're in this together. All of us.
Securing the objective.
You're falling apart. Rails empowered and ready to fire. Next time, think twice.
So both my mother and Kelly's mother were like, so what does Jay want for Christmas? So we sent them like, Kelly made a like an Amazon wish list and was like, just get him something off this list.
Yeah.
I get a text from Kelly one day that's just like, my mother's crazy.
Your mother or
Why?
my mother?
Her mother. I'm like, why? She's like, I can't say right now. I'm like, okay, that's weird. She places on everything.
Ends now.
Which, like, they're not, like, I don't want to say, like, they're not in a, like, that's not their usual gift giving. It's like, they don't buy multiple hundreds of dollars worth of gifts. And she sent $350 on Jack alone.
Let you fall.
Oh wow.
And then my mother is like,
I owe you one.
I gotta get him more. There's not enough under the tree. And I'm like, Ma, that's, like, she's like, let me get him a
Score.
game for the PlayStation. I was like, Ma, no, he's already getting too many. Like, no. I'm like buying him. She's like, this is all that came for him. It's a 4-pack of Ninja Turtle figures. Like, yeah, that's all that came for him because that's one of half of his order that I ordered for you. Like, he doesn't need 800. My mother's very big on like, there has to be something under the tree. There has to be something under the tree. And her thing is, right now she doesn't want my brother's son to have like more than Jay.
Capture the objective.
Like, she's very even in the sense of like, if I spend this much for one, I have to spend this much for the other.
Mm-hmm.
But also, like, problem is Jay wants bigger things because Jay can actually small people size human being, and Benny is a very small people size human being.
Rails empowered and ready to fire. Take the appointment. Fall in, team.
I'd say what they got Benny for his birthday. It's awesome. It's a Power Wheels. I don't know if your kids have Power Wheels. Had Power Wheels. Or if you had Power Wheels as a kid.
Hold the point.
Now they come with a remote control. So the parents can override the child. Because like in my day,
You just
got into Power Wheels and you just, if you wound up in the street, that was how we weeded out the stupid ones. Now the parents can like be like, hey, you're going in the street, let me turn you around onto the lawn.
Why not try our okra stew?
I don't like our other DPS. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I am fully focused.
This ends now. Disrupting.
And the Reinhardt's not working, I know it's not working, I just don't
Ready
know
to
why.
fire.
Nothing maybe actually should have
Turning
switched
back.
to light.
We're outnumbered.
Can be 2 and 8 on tanks. Hell yeah.
That's that.
My power emanates.
Like, if you're gonna shoot her bubbles, you better fucking kill her, is all I gotta say. If I get killed by another fucking 100 charged Zarya,
I'm not gonna lie, that's at least 50% my fault.
I'm a man on a mission. Stay out of my way.
I'm at a max to watch the grab.
No compatible field set.
Prepare your defenses. Select your hero.
I'm the last one you'll ever cross. We're doing this my way.
I can protect you. Here we go again. Shields up.
She's not allowed to see my lap while I bid again.
Have you gotten bigger?
She gets thrown off my area.
Does the javelin make me look taller?
And I don't pick her up good
But I
when she
still
does it,
think
so
you're
she knows
just as
not to do
cute
it
as
again.
before.
Oh, that is
Pick her up by like the ribs, and I'm just like,
Thank
go
you.
over there. Opposite of Scorpion.
4, 3, 2.
Basically,
One.
so.
Attackers incoming.
Sorry, Kelly's
Stop
acting out
the
with the
payload.
cat.
Time to get this rolling. Here it comes.
How's your cat, Ross? What's he up to these days?
waiting.
Did I scare you?
I forget his name. I feel like he's got a cool name, like Steven.
Leonardo.
Ah, yeah. What? Yes, it is fairly new. It's one of Ross's kids went to like a adoption thing or something, and he knew that day that like before they went, that they're coming home with a cat. Right? Is that a fair reason to tell
It's
this
a
story?
Girl Scout thing, and literally, I lied down for a nap, and I woke up to a cat.
In his words, it was literally a Girl Scout thing, and I laid down for a nap and woke up to a cat. The boy cat. Or a girl cat named Leonardo, one of the two. guess that's possible too. What's my switch here? Diva, maybe?
I don't know. I'm probably gonna swap Widow.
This ends now.
How in the ever-loving fuck did that kill me?
This ends now.
Turned at 90-degree angle and just pulled the trigger
I
right.
don't take
Grant
kindly
me
to
an
being
ember
knocked
from their
down.
hearts. Already back for more?
I know.
Surrender to my will. Time to kill. You cannot escape me. The fray is upon us.
I know some of this. I know some of this. Just making excuses. What about Nick can't come? I can take off today.
She's gonna blow.
Watch out! I'm standing hot!
She's a freeloader. She has a job, and she just sucks at it. She's supposed to be an ESA.
Watch out! I'm on
From the
fire!
bone orchard.
Sorry, guys. Hi, Nox. How are you? We're arguing over who gets to go hang out with Jay, building gingerbread houses at school. And I'm like the fifth option because Kelly's yelling, "You have to work," which is true, but like, it's between Justin, which we all know is chicks that are. Kelly's
Hey,
dad, who's retired.
as much fun as everyone ignoring the Sojourn and her just fucking my life up, like,
Enemy turret
Let's
ahead!
get back in the saddle.
Maybe
Where is
you
the
should
Sojourner?
just stay
I'll go
out of
get
my
her.
way.
she's dead now. But like,
I've been on
it's,
Torby
it's
right
literally like everybody waits
Enemy turret ahead!
for me to die, and then everyone goes and attacks her.
Sorry. Nox, I have a funny story for you when this game's over. Sting's child.
Watch out! I'm on fire!
In turnabout's fair play, Orisa. I bombed in her pit deal and we killed each other. So I guess Jax wanted to play Overwatch or something the other night, according to Jay. I don't know. I don't know what it was. He was like, but Jax doesn't have Overwatch. I mean, like, he probably does. And Jay's like, do you play Overwatch with Nox? And Kelly's like, yes. He plays Overwatch almost every night with Ross and Nox. But she was trying to say Ross and Nox. But Jay was doing that thing where like he's not listening and it's just like, not Ross, Nox. And Kelly's like, just let me finish my sentence.
Right?
Oh, he was saying Mike.
Yep.
Oh, he was calling you Mike. Sorry,
Oh,
Jay,
okay.
Jay calls you Mike, I guess. I thought he calls you Nox.
That's fine.
I aim to devastate.
Kelly's going because Jack sometimes will say, I gotta ask Mike.
That bridge collapsed from a little explosion? Seems like bad engineering.
Mike is just laughing, going, jeez.
My child. Yeah, so Jax and Jace got into it tonight, right?
Okay.
So I was talking to Jace, like, and Jax together. I was like, alright, what do we think the punishment should be for what happened? So we're going back and forth, and
Shields up.
Jace is like, no electronics
Symmetra.
for like a week or something. I was like, about till Friday.
5,
Like, okay.
4, 3,
So
2, 1.
tonight, as Jackson's going to bed, I hear him in the kitchen doing something. It's like, Jax, what are you doing? I'm doing something. So as I come out here, I posted a picture. He wrote a note.
Post the picture there.
In our chat.
I'll have to say.
That was really
What does this
cracking
note
up.
say?
No electronics for Jace.
Is that what it says?
Yeah.
I'm on fire.
We wouldn't
That'll
forget
give
tomorrow.
congratulations.
Because we like, usually if we need him to do something in the morning that we didn't do the night, we'll say, write yourself a note.
So the answer to is Jack's on is going to be no for the rest of the week.
Jace. Jace.
You brightened my day.
Anything. Jax is still fun.
I wasn't sure if both of them got punished.
No.
I don't know the circumstances of their.
The payload is approaching its destination.
I mean,
Troix for Jace.
who wrote that? Jace or Jax?
Jackson.
Jax. I like how electronics begins with an I.
Dude, kids can't spell. Get over it.
L.
Kids can't spell for shit.
C. What is that? The CH.
Also,
Electronics.
Jace has a Jax has a great head of hair, by the way. Good head of
I know,
lettuce on
right?
that kid.
My dad's like, when are you gonna ask him to cut his hair? I just looked at him and said, I'm not.
So
My dad's like so
So
cool.
Justin did that once with Ellie. She was like, "When are you gonna have Jay cut his hair or something like that?" And the problem is like I can't say anything to that because I have long hair. So like I can't be like, "Jay, you gotta cut your hair." well,
Yeah.
I look like a hippie. Like,
That's generous.
like a homeless hippie.
That's better.
But you were the cat that just tapped me on the shoulder.
And then I just posted a video of we were playing the dungeon game, and I caught a video of Jax like cheating. It's kind of funny. Oh no, he wasn't. He didn't cheat. Never mind. Yeah.
Can I ask you a weird question, Knox?
What's that?
You prefer Mike or Michael?
Doesn't matter.
Or Mikey?
We've
Someone
had
call you
this
Mikey?
conversation.
Please tell me someone calls you Mikey.
When I was playing Magic, my play group, we had two mics. They
What?
called one of them Mikey, and they called
Hold on,
me
Kelly's
Magic
making
Mike.
fun of me for something. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Okay, replay. Did I say, "Hey Ross, let me ask you a question," or "Hey Knox, let me ask you a question"? Because Kelly's convinced I said, "Hey Ross, let me ask you a question." What does Knox like to be called? Like,
I didn't hear my name, and I'm usually like pretty attuned.
Ross
Yeah.
says he didn't hear his name, and he only listens to me when I say his name. So
No, I didn't
he,
hear
he
it.
tunes out all my other bullshit.
Facts.
Facts, he says.
How much Tatar is playing for the
Now entering next
Avalanche?
round. Prepare to attack.
Is he on the Avalanche?
Select your hero.
Hey, remember that time? Was it Alex Golkowski that's on the Avalanche, and then wasn't on the Avalanche 12 days later?
That wasn't Goligoski.
Galchenyuk? Yeah, same bust.
Well, one was a defenseman that played for at least 8 years.
Golkowski wasn't a defenseman, was he?
I'm
Yeah,
the
he was.
last one you'll ever cross. Saddle up.
All right, so
We got work to do.
what platforms do you all use? What's the best ones to follow said teams?
Doctor, are we still
I've used
meeting
the NHL app.
after the seminar today?
NHL app? Okay.
Sebrin, that was
I wasn't sure if it's
You
like
can
an MLB app or...
personalize, and you can personalize
had a
it to
lovely
like
talk.
your favorite team.
Oh,
So
I
like
remember.
the
Okay.
the logo is
Birds, wasn't it?
like my logo is the Capitals
Birds
logo.
and music.
Okay.
I'm most on
Will
Twitter.
come up first.
You mean
Twitter
X?
X.
Don't
Yeah.
do that.
X.
Twitter's dying.
5, 4, 3,
So this game's dying.
1.
Bye-bye.
Commencing. Capture objective
uh,
A.
Shame.
With that said, I also follow, because you notice I follow the beat writers as well. So
Mhm.
like,
Okay, hold on. Timeout. Alex Goligoski has 1,051 games played.
does he?
He has been in the league since 07-08. He's been in the league for 15 years, Nick.
Get the fuck out of here. I thought he was trash.
He started with Pittsburgh. That's why I know who he is.
Well, that's why I think he's trash.
Well, that too.
So,
Pittsburgh, then Dallas, then Arizona, and now Minnesota.
Knox, if you take one thing away from hockey, it's the fact that Sidney Crosby's a bitch. That's the only takeaway you need.
A whiny
That's it.
little bitch. And
There's
probably the second dirtiest player in the game.
And yeah, because James Neal's not there anymore. Who'd you say is first?
Are you kidding me? Is this even a question?
Is it Patrick Maroon?
No. Brad Marchand.
Oh, Brad Marchand. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
The man who got in trouble for licking another guy.
Wasn't it repeatedly licking another guy? Like, wasn't this like a more than one-time incident?
Yes.
So there's two types of fans in hockey, Knox. There's those who hate Sidney Crosby and Penguins fans.
Arriving at concealed.
Those who wish ill on Sidney
Prepare for
Crosby
battle. Select your
and
hero.
Penguins fans and Sidney Crosby.
That's funny.
I'm also tainted because I a lot of my hockey watching is in Philadelphia. Is Flyers hockey, and Sidney Crosby is the Penguins captain, and that's a heated rivalry. That's a big rivalry.
Like the second biggest rivalry.
What would you say is bigger? Habs, Leafs?
No, I mean like second biggest Penguins
I
rivalry.
aim to devastate.
What would you say is
At
bigger?
least
The Wings?
recently, the Caps are
I
now.
prefer
It's
to
like
walk
the
alone,
Yeah.
Caps
but I
Penguins.
suppose you will do.
They face each other in like what 9 straight playoffs.
I meant to send you a thing. Have you seen the Rangers third jerseys?
Is it the one with the Statue of Liberty?
5, 4,
No, I wish it was. It's like just the Rangers crest on the front.
Okay.
But Trouba has a giant
objective
C, like it's a
unlocks in
huge
30
C.
seconds.
So somebody was just like, this is how I feel about the Rangers jersey. And it's just the Shorzy clip of like, look at that fucking C. There's no advertising space on it. You could fucking put Lost Kids heads on it.
Genji.
Don't be shy.
Hanzo.
Both Shimada brothers.
Unlocked.
Ramatro.
There was a Mercy mains Reddit post today. Like, why do Mercy and Metal Rings pocket their tanks so much? And a lot of people were just like, oh, they just don't know the game and all this other
Good.
stuff.
We're ahead.
I'm just like, I don't know what games y'all are in, but my DPS are fucking dumb. Like, going on random flanking shit, like
Me right now.
you know what you're doing. You don't engage in fights. Whatnot.
They are now Cassidy Soldier.
I'm the
Knox, how
last
far are you
one
from
you'll
St.
ever
Louis?
cross.
How far am I from St. Louis?
Across the state.
Yeah, like-
It's like
like-
about 3 hours.
I was gonna say, like, if you were wanted to take in like a Blues game, is that a possibility? I know you hate
The
the
enemy is
Blues, but
moving
like,
their barricade.
but you hate St. Louis. I should say.
Yeah, I hate St. Louis.
But like, would you drive that to go to a Blues? Like what Blues Devils or whatever your team's choice is?
Maybe. Probably. I was looking at the As teams. They play Blues in December and then again in March. I haven't talked to Chris about it yet, but I'm thinking about doing something like that again.
So what are you? We Avs fans? Like, where are we sitting?
I think so.
I mean, I can get you
It's
some.
like my first
I can get you some
game.
Devil merchandise if you want. I can tell you all about the 3 greatest Devils to ever play.
Like, the Devils would only be the
Because they're minor league teams. No, yeah. So
Can't think of Catholics.
is that what they are? They used to be all the Devils. Unless
Well,
the
no.
A's beat out.
Kansas City Royals.
Is it
Played
A's?
with the Devils.
The AHL or the EHL? The EHL, yeah, okay, so that's like double. That's what it's
Okay. There you go.
Does that make sense? AHL is like. I'm on
Knuckles are red hot.
Ross, I have grab whenever.
Just use Bob.
Well, whenever you want to use my grab, you let me know.
I am on fire.
So the Devils had the greatest defenseman to ever play hockey,
Pushing the
one of the greatest
barricade.
goalies to ever play hockey, and Patrick Elliott. Those are the 3 best Devils ever.
They have taken.
The goalie was a man by the name of Martin Brodeur.
Now to show them that I'm
He is single-handedly the reason for a rule in the NHL currently, which is the trapezoid behind the goal.
Which should be gone.
Scott Stevens was the greatest defenseman in the history of the game, and he may or may not have played terribly dirty, but he only got 4 elbowing calls his entire career, so I'll let you decide that on your own.
It's Hanu.
back from the
So-
brown orchard.
One of my birthdays in the college, when I was in college, is when they were tearing down the Spectrum,
pushing the robot.
right? So I told my friend, I was like, hey, you want to go down for my birthday? And like, they were doing a thing. Spectrum was doing an event called If You Can Carry It, You Can Keep It.
Patched up.
So it didn't include like, it included mostly like office furniture. I don't think it included fan seats or like TVs or monitors or something, but like everything else was fair game. If you could carry it out of the Spectrum, it was. Does that make sense? So I told my friend, I was like, oh, let's go down. I'll wear my Scott Stevens shirt and I'll just stand on the blue lines where he fucking ended Eric Lindros' career. My friend looked me in the eye and was kind of die tonight. So that's why we didn't go.
I am
Scott
not ready to
Stevens is
ride
fucking
into the
hated
sunset.
in Philadelphia.
Can't
Like-
handle the heat.
Like straight up, I
Stay out of
probably
my
would
way.
have been involved. And like the cops would have been like, probably had it coming.
I'm on fire.
There was a player for the Flyers called Eric Lindros. Scott Stevens legitimately probably ended his career, or at least a good part of it. He was told, do not skate with your head down. He skated with his head down and got flopped. And he never got a concussion, head bounced off the ice, and he never the same. It's hockey. You're saying Jay's wants to be a hockey player?
I think so.
A little roustabout guy. Little rebel rouser.
He's a little instigator. He's a little shit sometimes.
A little shit. Okay. What is he? He's 5?
It's 5.
Have you guys ever been ice
Back in
skating?
the saddle.
No.
The enemy's starting to move their barricade.
Is there like ice skating by you? I don't know if that's
Riding ahead of the herd.
But haven't been yet.
Out with the bag.
fair.
The robot is ours. Let's go.
They showed Jay that video of them eating popcorn, and he's like, "Who is this? Oh, is that Jax's brother? Yeah, there's Jax."
That's awesome.
Because I just showed him with no context. Like, hey, Jay, watch the video.
She's gonna blow.
Yeah, dude, he was going to town.
I'm on fire.
Jay swarmed
Everyone
popcorn
follow
on.
me.
What is this Cassidy doing? Like, what the
I don't know
fuck?
what he's won. Not anymore. He's just flanking the entire time. That's it.
I feel the burn.
I'm about to pitch a
Oh, yeah,
Our,
we'll
fit.
bat him.
Our Bastion finally passed me in damage.
Just point me in the right direction.
I almost had that freaking Cassidy too.
Here it comes. Thank you.
Forward score.
him going in the air. I'm like, where the fuck did he go?
I get the idea.
Oh, it's spawn.
I think I might be in trouble. I'm not sure yet. I think she just effed up. We might be in trouble.
I'm not ready
sure
to
yet, guys.
ride into the sunset.
Why would we be in trouble?
Because I was like, why are you hanging out with me? She's like, because my husband doesn't want to hang out with me, but I'm leaving. Bye.
60 seconds remaining.
Maybe I'm in trouble. I don't know yet. Unclear.
She's gonna blow.
Instructions unclear. Knox, what do the boys want for Christmas?
30 seconds
get back in
remaining.
They light up keyboard.
That's not good. Don't let them push. They're gaining on us.
Light up keyboards.
Like gamers.
Computer? Do they have a computer?
They will. Yeah. We are gonna repurpose one of my old ones.
Oh, cool.
Then Tracy's stepdad had playing around.
Oh, so they each have their own?
Yeah, so they each have their own.
Oh, that's cool. I mean, they're not going to be like the 90s kid. See, you might be able to where every kid in the 90s had a Hot Wheels computer.
Nope, didn't have that. Had Gateway.
Every boy in the 90s. They're going to win this fucking game. Every boy in the 90s had a Hot Wheels computer. Not me. Sorry guys, I didn't hold the line.
Push back.
Their advantage.
Yeah, totally your fault.
Play of the game.
Cool. That's awesome.
You understand that was in no way your fault.
50-50.
Zen had 4k healing, our other DPS had 9 kills and 13 deaths.
Guys, don't worry, only 8 days. Ross, do you want to play tank? Is that what that will hesitate?
I mean, it's selected, but if you're playing it, it's fine.
And so light up keyboards. Anything else?
A headset. Jax wants a new phone case for his phone.
I didn't know
he
Jax
uses
had
to
a
play
phone.
games on. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
it's
you were
just-
telling me it's like Chase's old phone or something.
Yeah. I mean, he rattled off a $10,000 Christmas list the other day, but it's like, I want a PS5 and a gaming computer and a gaming desk and a gaming chair and a light up keyboard like you have, a mouse, headset,
Dude, my
microphone.
friend got fucking checkmated by his daughter, and it's hilarious because she wants a like a Crayola crayon maker.
Okay.
I don't know if you've ever seen those. They haven't made those in years, like literally in like 8 years or something. So my friend told his daughter, was like, his daughter's 5.
You look like a talented bunch.
So he's like, hey, like they don't really make that anymore. Like, so you might not be able to get that. And she looks at him and goes,
Take care
but
of each
Santa
other
can
out
make
there.
anything.
Respect your elders. I'm not your father.
He got fucking checkmated by a 5-year-old. And he's texting our group chat like,
1.
if you guys run into this, please let me know.
Emission flashpoint. Mark it.
Have you met my friend eBay?
Yeah, right.
So one of our friends is like, if it doesn't have to be Crayola, if it's on Etsy, we can do that. I went left side for some fucking reason. I don't know why. It's one closer back over there.
You guys, I guess right.
Tracing check.
I've done more healing than our Life Weaver.
They cannot kill me.
That's
in
fair.
A way that matters.
Yeah, I'm excited for Christmas. I think it'll be good. I think Jay's gonna have a good time.
A bad omen comes.
I do have another question for you, not, but I don't know if it's reflects to ask during game or so.
Okay, it's in the chat.
No, I mean, I'll
Sorry.
ask you after the game. Like,
Okay.
it's just more, fuck out. I don't care. I don't think anyone really care about us to start. What is Jax's understanding of my role in Jay's life? I know that's a weird question.
He knows.
Okay, I wasn't sure if Jackson's like, I guess I didn't know if like, when kids become a parent, of like what step parents are and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, he knows. It's also helpful that, I guess helpful that Tracy is also from a two-parent, or two-family household.
Okay, I was just curious. So, like, I know the first time they played together, Jackson's like, your dad. That's not my dad.
Coming, Ross.
They're like,
There's a lot of them.
so did I.
Lost.
Death in my wake.
Next, Flashpoint Garden.
I have arrived.
Oh, we're all to the right side.
Flashpoint unlocks in 10 seconds.
How does Ross have like 1,000 less damage and no?
Good question. I'm also like in between spawns, so like
Again.
my Life Weaver has pulled me into a fight where I instantly died after getting rezzed, so that was fun.
I did not expect you to play there.
Like I'm flanking and pushing in, and then assuming that we're all pushing in, and then someone pulls back out.
Hate this fucking map. I want to play Rialto. Rialto's the best map.
Flanking.
They got rid of it because it's the only map giving us teammates. And until they give us a real reason why, that's what I'm real.
Tactical visor activated.
They haven't
Okay.
given a real reason why, by the way. No, I don't know if I told you that.
No, it's fine.
It's just
I
like,
just wanted to ask,
it's
but,
out
yeah.
for...
There's probably some weird geometry thing.
was like, Enk did.
I see a hostile.
Fall back. Enemy located.
Need a moment to recharge.
Heroes never die.
Affirmative.
Garden. Secure.
We had an active shooter training today, and it was
Flashpoint.
fucking miserable.
Palace.
Lies opportunity.
It was like, you could tell it was obviously designed for like school kids.
The shadows coalesce.
Which is another issue I'm not gonna get into at all. But like, during the thing, he's like, this is what happened in Uvalde, and this is what happened in UNLV this week, this is what happened in Las Vegas, this is, and in my head I'm like,
Flashpoint.
maybe we
unlocks
shouldn't have
in
to
10
easy access the
seconds.
fucking guns. Maybe that's just me, but like, maybe that's just me, but I don't know, I didn't express that because I feel like the police officer was not on the same page as me. No, and I know that most of my coworkers are not on the same page as me on that one. But he's like going through it, and then they're like,
All right.
we're gonna run through like a scenario, like we'll give you 15 minutes, and then we'll announce like a faux lockdown. You know what I mean? Like we'll announce the thing that this is a drill but lockdown. But like people are like making plans, like okay, we'll take this chair and we'll put it here, and we'll move this table and move it here, and I'm like, if this was a real situation, you wouldn't think like that. You wouldn't be like, where can I put this chair and lock this door? You'd be thinking, how do I get to this fucking closet and hide? Like,
Yeah. Or just how do I get the fuck out of here as quietly?
Tactical visor activated.
dude, I told Ross, I was like, if God forbid anything ever happened at my job, I'd hide in the data center behind 3 doors and just wait for. I wouldn't give a shit about anyone else, and I would just make sure I got out of line. Because at the end of the day, I don't give a shit about anyone else. Like I told you guys, my mom, when Parkland happened, my mom's coworker had a son who was at that school when it happened.
Oh.
He was sending text messages. I guess the parents were split up, and the mom lived in Florida in that district. And he was texting his dad like, "I don't know what's going on. I'm in a closet. I'm scared." Like,
I'm not done.
and she showed me like he screen capped that, and cause like he was confiding with my mother because my mother almost lost a child once. Like, the kid was fine. I want to say that like he wasn't like got out, but like my mother was very close to my brother all the time, so like he was confiding. Like, it's a different understanding. Because he felt like he almost lost his child. My mother almost lost his child. Like, not something anyone should ever have to go through.
Palace.
Come on, Snowball. They need our help.
Flashpoint. Temple.
Attack the objective.
Oh, Nox, there's a glitch in Overwatch right now, I should tell you as well. If you have a golden gun and you want to equip the original for whatever reason, it's making you pay $3 grand in competitive points. Overwatch has outwardly said we cannot refund competitive points, do not do this.
Oh my god.
That's one of the like
Flashpoint unlocks in
notes
10
that they put
seconds.
out today for this week. Just letting you know.
We're outnumbered.
Appreciate it. Oh my god, man.
I'm fucking boss in like the worst fucking part. How was the trip to Colorado? Everything was
Oh, it
good?
was really good. It was fun.
Tracy's brother?
Yep. Her stepbrother. Yeah.
Brother, yeah. I'm gonna say brother because, like,
That's fine.
I don't know.
勤能捕捉。
I come from 2 split families, so like, I never saw my parents' step siblings as more than. Well, my dad doesn't have step siblings, my mom does. Of like, then more than just my actual aunts. So I'm just gonna say brother.
Yep. That's what they do.
In the same way, if I don't see Jay as like a step, he's like an actual child. We went to see Egbert. If you saw those pictures, it's fantastic.
动作不许走。
And it's so crazy. Like, if you see the pictures, that, like, I think Alex tagged me. I don't know. I think you're right. So you might see things I'm tagged in. I got tagged in a couple photos of us at Egbert, and that is Jay's uncle and aunt. And it's weird because like Kelly's always like, I don't know how to express. People ask like, who are you at parties? Alex will say that's his sister-in-law, but like it's not really because it's Justin's brother and his wife. So like realistically, we don't have any connection to them other than Jay. If that makes sense. But they don't talk to Justin at all. Like I'm more in their life than Justin by a lot, and I always tell Kelly, I was like, that means a lot to me, and like, because I understand like how easy it is to be like, oh, that's not really. I don't know. But that's who that is. You were ever wondering who that picture. We went to Egbert, which is a Christmas thing by us. And it's fantastic. He changed it this year. I think there's actually 2 Egberts now, but that's the conspiracy theory I have.
不许走。
We got there, and like we got there at 9 o'clock, and they let us in at 9:40 because it was gonna rain. When we left, the line was about like an hour and a half wait just to get in, and we're like, Jesus Christ! I couldn't imagine waiting on that with Jay's ADD and a 1-year-old. Good game, guys. I think I'm gonna play one more.
It's a pleasure to collaborate, Dr. Jones.
Sorry.
You're fine.
What else, Knox?
It's probably kind of it.
Any more interviews? Anything like that?
I was gonna say, when you start the new job, did you not take that
Did you
job?
accept the job?
No, I didn't accept it. Well, I did, and then Monday I said, "Hey, I can't do this massive pay cut." He's like, "Well, all right." There's no negotiation. There was no meeting in the middle. There was nothing.
Did you politely tell them to go fuck themselves?
No. It's just is what it is, I guess. But yeah, no, I ended up trying it.
Why seek answers when we
I can look up jobs
know the
closer to me if you
question?
want to be Devils fans.
Take care of each other out there.
No one wants to be a Devils fan.
No one wants to be a Devils fan. Dude, you know how Devils fans are made? Devils fans are made the exact way Jay would be a Devils fan, which is your father doesn't want to drive out to the fucking island, and he doesn't want to pay $500 for garden seats. So he'd rather drive an hour and a half to fucking Newark and pay half price.
Success.
Like,
3 times in total still.
not one toll. We don't have to go over the GW. I don't have to go over the GW to go to the fucking Newark.
1.
Over the tunnel.
I
Incoming.
just love how in New Jersey you don't have to pay a toll to come in, but you always have to pay a toll to leave.
Yeah, it's like fucking Staten Island, man. I don't believe you have to pay anything to get to Staten Island. But get off Staten Island, you have to fucking pay because Staten Island is stuck as a place.
Barrier is splintering.
Also, fun fact,
Barrier
I
unsuccessful.
believe, and I could be wrong because I haven't checked the figures in like a year and a half, the Verrazano Bridge is one of the most expensive bridges in America, which goes to Staten Island. It's between the Verrazano and the Golden Gate.
Barrier has been overwhelmed.
Because nobody wants to be on fucking Staten
The
Island.
barrier appears.
Here's what Staten Island has given us. The Wu-Tang Clan, Colin Jost,
My barrier is gone.
and Pete Davidson. The end.
Much appreciated.
And the approximate.
The payload.
Sing for my.
Arsene sucks.
Zen keeps running in front of our tank like he knows better.
Yeah?
Actuating the barrier.
Res the
You are completely healed.
I'm out damaging the Zarya.
I mean,
It seems I lost my balance.
Enemy C.
I'm out damaging their May.
I mean, both our DPS are
You
trash.
you are doubling both the parties.
Sing for my.
Oh, not this way. It's really fun.
Actuating the barrier. The barrier cannot withstand much more. Barrier is splintering. Barrier has fallen.
God damn it.
Heroes never die.
Fucking. Damn, man. What the fuck was that? Sit here waiting for fucking trans or grab. Man, stop. Like, she should
How
be
did she?
embarrassed.
How is she not dead?
Burning brighter than a supernova.
so that's what we gotta do from now on.
That one's
I just have to push past the Zarya towards their healers so they have to stop healing her.
Hear me out.
What
Take
is
Zarya.
power? I feel better.
Okay, they got right up top.
Actuating the barrier. The barrier cannot withstand much more.
Oh, you got me.
Yeah. Grab while some transfers. Can I make a really shitty comment?
The payload is approaching its destination.
I'm on top of the world.
I'm doing more damage in our second yes, by like a good amount.
Drop the payload. Everything you got.
We got off.
I had
Oh, they
Froze
also
off.
blizzarded, so yeah. We got zoned.
Nox, you okay if I take Moira here?
Yeah, you're fine. You do you, boo.
Yo, DPS, kill literally anything. Like, yes, I have 3,000 heals, and I know that's half of what anyone else has, but I have more damage than... I have more damage in all of their DPS and one of our DPS. So, like...
We will crush them.
I mean, like, healing's not a problem. Like, the only person that needs more healing is our DPS with 6 deaths who consistently runs into fights by
Take care
themselves.
of each other out there.
Yeah, right. You can't really fix that.
Can't heal, stupid.
You're the one making abominations.
Like, they
Who is
ran
the
that through with a
strongest
minute and a
weapon
half
in
of
the
extra
world?
time, and I only have
You
2
must see
deaths.
merit in pushing humanity's limits.
Let me ask you guys a question. I told Jay I'll start watching the old Halloween movies with him, like the old ones, not the fucking Rob Zombie ones.
Capture.
Because I think he's at an age where he can handle them. At what age would you say I can start watching Saw?
I could use some assistance.
13.
Really? I was gonna say earlier. I think the Saw movies aren't bad.
They're just, like, fucked up.
In my opinion.
My armaments are ready.
I can't kill a tank that's double pocketed while also trying to get around DPS. Like, y'all ain't killing anything.
Why does it have a jump trap? Where's our jump? We have a jump trap? Where?
Nope. They're Echo now.
Time to save the world? Game on! Pirates
All right.
That was only a warm-up.
Cross you a walled off section.
Come here, Toki.
Back to Junkrat.
Got a bomb in one fight.
60 seconds remaining.
You guys ever watch The Sopranos? I feel like fucking Furio. Oh, stupid a fucking game.
Christ.
I should have more damage. Yes. Song I wrote called Support. I'm done after this, guys. I'm sorry. I'm getting fucking tilted.
10 seconds remaining.
no time to lose. Attack!
Defeat.
You guys have a
Play
good night.
of the game.
Alright,
Later, dude.
I will catch you later. I'm fucking tilted.
Sorry. Get y'all later.
Later.